Successfully dealing with the Internal Revenue Service is about knowing the laws and procedures that IRS employees must follow and effectively leveraging that knowledge. Attorney Tony Ramos has been helping taxpayers deal with the IRS since 1989, and today, his law practice is dedicated solely to resolving tax debt for his clients. If you want to learn how to deal with the IRS to settle your tax debt in your best interest, keep listening. If you want a free consultation with Tony Ramos, go to tonyramoslaw.com/relief.
Let me tell you about a client that I helped about a year ago who had a roofing business. He owed the IRS about $215,000 if I recall, but he was retirement age. He was in his late 60s and not in good health, but he had substantial equity in his home. So when you file an offer in compromise with the IRS, they look at three basic components. The first thing they look at is how much time is left on the 10-year collection statute. And if I recall, he had 5 or 6 years left. So we had to convince the IRS on the other two components. The second component was his net asset value, and he had substantial equity in his home, more than what he owed, I believe. And then lastly, his net income. His net income was fair, but we ended up opting for what's called exceptional circumstances. Because of his bad health, we were able to convince the IRS that even though he had the ability to full pay around $215,000, we negotiated a debt at $93,000. I could have pushed harder and maybe lowered his tax debt, but he felt responsible to pay his fair share of taxes. But when all was said and done, we reduced his tax debt by more than $120,000. It took about 6 or 8 months. My client did still pay a substantial amount of money, but he was very happy because his idea, what was right, was complied with. He paid a substantial amount of money, but saved him $120,000 because of his bad health, his age, and we qualified for exceptional circumstances.
For more episodes about IRS tax relief, go to taxreliefacademy.com.